I'm a past commander of American Legion Post 164 here in Katy, Texas. I'll tell you a little bit about these people here that we're trying to honor, these veterans. My dad, before he passed on, was given out a scholarship at Prairie View A&M for either the Purple Heart organization or for the Marine Corps League. And he had an individual come up to him and say, my relative is buried there in Katy. Well, he looked at the Magnolia Cemetery and there was no mention of his name. And so Ernie and I, this is years later, Ernie more or less discovered the cemetery here, and here we are. We're decorating their 7 graves for the Wreaths Over America program.
Yes, it was interesting on the history of this cemetery, and we found it. It's a historical landmark. It's a all-black cemetery. It's got some Hispanics in it, but we found 7 graves here of veterans that have never had wreaths upon their graves, and they've been a long time coming. So we got these 7 wreaths here today on their graves to honor them for their service and sacrifice. We plan to help with the church, Antioch Baptist Church here in Katy, to help them with storing anything. If you wish to help with us, contact the American Legion Post 164 here in Katy, Texas. We have a website. I'm also a past commander and their poet laureate. So please give us a call, and we'll see what we can do to help fix them here and honor these veterans in the future. They've got a row of graves back there, but there's some of them that just there aren't marked. And like I said, there's a hole there. But we've researched as much as we could for Fort Bend County because they're just inside Fort Bend County, and they just haven't gotten all the records. So we haven't been able to get all of them. Like I said, we haven't been able to find a map so we could find that 8th one or anybody else that might be buried. And of course the records are messed up because one record said there's only 14 buried here. Someone said there's 34 people buried here. You count, there's more than 34 people buried here. And I'm sure the church is more of a financial reason why they may not want to. You can see that. Yeah, so that would be the only thing I'd say. Yeah, it's a historical. It's a historical place because of the fact that the Stockdick family, one of the founding families here, are the ones that purchased it for the land for them and the church.
Okay.
And they've, the church handled it as best they can, but I think it's more financial than anything about why we don't have more. And they've done as good as they could, I'm sure.
But the fact that they don't have a headstone, that should be taken.
Now we got, like I said, there's 1/8 one that we got on the list somehow from a list, and we can't find his headstone. But we have the 7, so we brought wreaths for those today because they've been long forgotten.